Welcome back, treasure hunters. If you've been following the Curse of Oak Island, you know this season has been full of jaw-dropping discoveries, seismic shifts, and tantalizing clues. But this episode, oh boy, this episode is something you won't want to miss. A shocking collapse at Smith's Cove has left us on the edge of our seats, and what they uncovered could change everything. So sit tight, because we're about to dive deep into the details of Season 12, Episode 5. And trust me, you'll want to hear this. The stakes have never been higher, and the mystery never more compelling. It's been over 200 years since the first treasure hunter set foot on Oak Island, and still the legendary riches that are said to lie beneath its soil remain just out of reach. From medieval artifacts to strange stone slabs inscribed with cryptic symbols, Oak Island has captivated the imaginations of adventurers, historians, and conspiracy theorists alike. Legends say that one more death is required before the treasure can be found, and along the way, 6 men have already tragically lost their lives in pursuit of the elusive fortune. But this, well, let's just say the plot thickens. And the latest developments at Smith's Cove are nothing short of extraordinary. Before we get to the shocking collapse, let's set the stage. For weeks now, the Oak Island team, led by Rick and Marty Lagina, has been focused on a critical mission, uncovering the elusive flood tunnel. This tunnel is believed to be a crucial part of the original Money Pit security system, possibly designed to flood the pit and protect the treasure from would-be thieves. If they can confirm the flood tunnel's location, they'll be one step closer to cracking the whole mystery wide open. Using a survey map drawn up by the legendary treasure hunter Bobby Rell Jr. back in 1963, the team's efforts have been concentrated on Smith's Cove, the very location where the flood tunnel is thought to emerge. And when they hit 30 feet beneath the surface, the crew was met with something unexpected, something potentially groundbreaking. As they dug through the earth, the team unearthed a collection of cobbles. Now, to the untrained eye, this might seem like just another pile of rocks, but seasoned treasure hunters know better. The cobbles are characteristic of the flood tunnel's design, suggesting that they might be on the right track. And then things got even more interesting. As the excavation continued, something unexpected caught Rick's eye, a large fragment of concrete. And not just any concrete, but something eerily similar to the material that the Restall family had mixed and used in their failed attempt to seal off the flood tunnel back in the 1960s. This discovery was more than just a random chunk of rubble, it could be the key to understanding the work done by the Restalls in their pursuit of the treasure. And if this concrete was indeed part of their efforts to block the flood tunnel, the team could be on the brink of uncovering the tunnel's true location. But that's not all. This concrete fragment might hold more secrets. Expert Emma was brought in to conduct tests to determine its age. Could this be a crucial piece of the puzzle, linking the past with the present? Only time and Emma's expertise would tell. As if the concrete wasn't enough, something even more astonishing happened during the dig. While Billy Gerhardt was carefully excavating the site, something large and unusual began to emerge from the mud. It looked like wood, possibly a beam. But upon closer inspection, it became clear that this was something far more significant, a massive hand-cut wooden beam, seemingly out of place in the context of the Restall family's previous efforts. But if this wasn't the Restalls' work, then whose was it? Now, here's where it gets truly fascinating. The team had been speculating about the possibility of other human-made structures in the area. Could this beam be part of the original design for the flood tunnel? Was it left behind by whoever constructed this mysterious underground system so long ago? The beam's sheer size was enough to raise eyebrows. This wasn't a simple piece of wood tossed together, it looked like it had been carefully crafted by someone with specific intent. The craftsmanship was far too refined for it to have been just a random piece of debris. And while the Restalls had certainly worked in the area, the beam didn't match their style. This could be evidence of a far older structure, possibly linked to whoever first built the flood tunnel. Now, things took a turn for the dramatic. Just as the team was carefully excavating the site, disaster struck. The trench they were working in began to collapse suddenly, violently, and without warning. Subway system not in technological complexity but in scope and purpose. Yet while today's underground networks are built with advanced machinery and engineering knowledge, Derinquiu was carved by hand, illuminated by oil lamps, and planned with remarkable foresight. Nearby, the Cappadocia region offers additional wonders. The underground city of Kamakli, just a few miles away, is connected to Derinkuyu by a tunnel system stretching over 5 miles. Kamakli is equally impressive with its own maze of rooms and passages. Together, these underground cities suggest a vast network of subterranean communities that cooperated and communicated with each other. The region is also famous for its fairy chimneys, towering rock formations that have been hollowed out to create homes, monasteries, and hotels, further showcasing the ingenuity of the area's ancient inhabitants. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it, wrote philosopher George Santayana. Derinkuyu stands as a testament to human adaptability and the lengths to which people will go to ensure their survival. The city's defenses indicate a need for protection, possibly from frequent invasions or natural disasters. The ability to retreat underground would have provided a strategic advantage, allowing inhabitants to avoid conflict and preserve their way of life. Modern research suggests that Derinkuyu was not just a refuge but also a thriving community during times of peace. The presence of religious spaces indicates the practice of faith was integral to daily life. The discovery of artifacts such as tools, pottery, and even graves provides insight into the culture and customs of its residents. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of Derinkuyu, we must consider both the rational explanations and the more speculative theories. While it's tempting to attribute the city's construction to lost technologies or extraterrestrial influence, the evidence points to human ingenuity and the resourcefulness of ancient societies. The collaboration required to build and maintain such a city reflects a strong communal bond and shared purpose. The story of Derinkuyu is still unfolding. New discoveries continue to emerge as archaeologists explore the depths of the city. Advances in technology, such as ground-penetrating radar, may reveal even more about the extent of the underground networks in Cappadocia. Each new finding brings us closer to understanding the lives of those who carved out a world beneath the surface. In conclusion, the underground city of Derinkuyu invites us to question what we think we know about history. It stands as a monument to human resilience, creativity, and the relentless pursuit of safety and community. Whether viewed through the lens of history, archaeology, or even conspiracy, Derinkuyu captivates our imagination and reminds us that beneath the surface, both literally and figuratively, there is always more to discover. If you enjoyed our content today, then check out our video on megalithic structures discovered in Bolivia. High in the Andes, where the air is thin and the sun fierce, lies a place that has haunted the dreams of explorers and archaeologists for centuries. Tiwanaku. Pumapunku. Names that whisper of a lost civilization, a forgotten technology, a mystery etched in stone. The stones themselves speak of a power beyond our comprehension, massive blocks, some weighing hundreds of tons, cut with laser-like precision, interlocked with a sophistication that defies explanation. Who were these master builders who moved mountains of stone with seeming ease? Who aligned their monuments with the stars and then vanished, leaving behind only questions? Join us as we journey to the Altiplano to unlock the secrets of Tiwanaku and Pumapunku and confront the enigma of a civilization that may rewrite the very history of mankind.